It's time!
It is time. Welcome to the Misfits. I'm Sportcat here with your weekly dose of Misfits. I hope everybody's had a great week. We got a great show lined up tonight, and we're going to have some fun. So let's see who I have hiding backstage. It's Miss Cheyenne, my paranormal assistant.
I'm not drunk enough yet.
Okay, well, that's all right. And we've got Andy. Andy is here, fan favorite. So now I'm just kind of curious. Can I bring Brenda out? Has she found her ball? Is it okay?
Balls. Plural.
Balls. Okay. We'll make sure. So, all right, Brenda, did you find your balls?
I found my balls.
Okay, good. I was worried about
I'm
that.
still losing one, but the dog will probably eat it and crap it out.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Hey, a little sports action there. All right. So.
I told him not to do that.
No.
Hello, Wendell. Hello, Denise. And I'm not saying hello to Brenda. She's already here. So
Yeah, I am. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. I'm in your hair. Oh.
Is it? Hey, it's Rock Hard. Welcome. I hope everybody's having a great week. Bree, Brenda, whatever the hell your name is.
What's up?
How's your week been?
Oh my God. Really?
Well,
it's been kind of
we'll just make it. Can we just put it in like little segments? So, we don't want to bore the fans because they probably don't really care. I'm just asking to be nice. Hey,
one of my guests lost his mind for like 3 days straight and was on my phone constantly. And I was like,
still got you beat.
I
broke the internet. I broke the internet. The reason we don't have phones. Oh, yeah, by the way, I need to take care of the little business. Thank you to Yerg's Radio at yergsradio.com for allowing us to be on your network. We're live on yergsradio.com. I'm not sure if we're on the Parapost network or not because I may still be banned on Facebook. So they said I showed a weapon. I don't know. I didn't pull anything out.
You did.
Oh yeah, sorry. So
the weapons of mass destruction. I told you.
That's right. So
you took your shirt off?
Only a little bit.
We're not doing that till we get Patreon. So then we get Patreon, then we'll do that. So.
No, I said after we become monetized, I will take my shirt off.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Of course,
is that going to be like an
anniversary? Have a hoodie on and take a shirt off, have a t-shirt on under. But
well, it's first hour I'll take off the sweatshirt and I'll have my tank top and then say, oh, I'm in my bra. Oh God, what happened?
And then
it'll be your wife's bra too.
His
wife's bra.
Wow.
Oh God.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
She's proud of herself on that one.
Wear gloves when you open that box.
Hey Glenn, I have an idea.
Is sicko.
Me and you and Shay.
It was my idea, but I was trying to be nice, but I didn't want to come off as a pervert.
Well, no, it's funny because I was walking downstairs whenever you messaged me and I came back up. And I walked in the room with my trainer. I was like, get this shit.
With your what?
Wait a minute, you have a trainer? What's he training you to do?
Don't worry about it.
Oh God, no, you got to share.
It's a she.
Wendell, please make sure to hit the thumbs up, like, follow, share. Please share because we are getting closer and closer to getting monetized. Subscribe. That's right. And to all of our listeners on WDJY, we do appreciate you. We do appreciate your support. We hear you, but we need you to come over to the Sportcat shows and watch the whole show live and then listen to it on the radio later. So just want you to know we're here for you. We love our fans at WDJY and that other radio station.
You did say it right this time, right?
Well, no, it's WRFN, Radio Free Nashville. But they don't get the Misfits. They only get the Para OR Normal Guyz. So
probably for the best.
Yeah, probably. I don't think they're ready for us.
Hammer time.
So, Andy, have we asked Brenda? I'll mute her. Have you had a good week? Everything going good with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far.
Good. Any exciting calls? Anything interesting?
Actually, yeah, we just had one.
Uh-oh.
Some guy was cooking French fries in a deep fryer. Went upstairs to do something. Come back down. The pot was on fire. So he grabs a 5-gallon bucket out of the garage and fills it up with water and then dumps it on the grease fire.
Now, how badly was he burnt?
Yeah.
Just 2 $half size spots on his ankle.
You got lucky.
The dumb effery is strong with this one.
He no longer has a kitchen.
Well, yeah.
He didn't deserve it anyway.
I was going to say, maybe he didn't need one.
I think everything's fine. Everything's good. They wake up the next day and they're on fire.
That's it. Chris, it is not Nashville for this show. Nashville listens to the Para OR Normal Guyz every Friday night, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. their time. We are on WDJY in Atlanta every Saturday night and Sunday night, tape delayed. So we need to get the WDJY people to come on over here. We know there's 15,000.
Nashville can still come subscribe.
Well, actually, Nashville should, yeah, because we're going to be doing something else soon. So yeah, absolutely. So, Shay, you've had a pretty good week. You're feeling better?
Exhausted.
Yeah,
it's been a long week.
Well, I had to get up early and go to Decatur and get the Subaru service so I can go for my next 3,000-mile jaunt. So I agree. And you can go to WDJY every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night and find us tape delayed there and listen online. So that helps our stats too. But yeah, I had to go get the Subaru. I got the maintenance and stuff ready for my next, 3,000 voyage. Yeah, KGM calling you out. We need to go to Tampa. So we've got to go down there. Big win for the O's today? Is that? You're not going to what? I was waiting on Andy to reply to Rock Hard.
Yes, I know. I was waiting too. And then I lost my train of thought.
Andy, you're muted. You're still muted, Andy.
Andy.
Sorry, I just sent you a picture on Instant Messenger, Glenn.
All right.
We got dispatched for a building fire 2 hours ago, and it was at a warehouse. Luckily, it wasn't the warehouse that was on fire. It was the fire department pump house.
I saw that, and I almost shared that. I didn't know what that was. I was like, that's got to be a training fire. So
no, it wasn't training.
Well, we have been known to burn our stations down before. So, and anyone with YouTube can come on and subscribe too. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe.
I thought Wendell was inviting him on the show to.
Well, he can if he wants to. I mean, that is something I'm thinking about doing. I was watching another podcast, and anywhere south. Well, we hit the Keys 2 years ago. I don't think we spend enough time in the Keys, so we'll let Shay run the shows, and me and you'll just go down to the Keys. I was watching this other show, and I don't like to copy, but this guy had a really cool idea. He had somebody screen them, of course, opened up and sent the link out and brought people in and took Q&A. I kind of like this idea.
It's almost like YouTube Omegle.
Yeah. So I might be open to doing that some, and we might try it out one night after Misfit.
Oh, gosh.
Of course, I have no screener, so I will have to. It'll have to. I don't have any money yet to afford a screener, so. But yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. And you were asking me about Tampa. Yeah, I would like to go to Tampa. There's a disc golf course there that I want to get back at. Ken and I never completed. We only made it to, I don't know. We were on hole 8 or 9 or basket 8 or 9, something like that. So, but better do it on the Misfits without a screener. Okay. Well, I've had you come in, Wendell. You weren't that bad. So it's, there's a lot of people I have invited to the show. Very few have accepted because they're scared. I think they're scared of Brenda.
Why would they be scared?
No, she's kind of mean looking,
I am not.
Well, AI did say she was a B word.
Well, that I'll admit. But mean? No, I'm not mean.
Only if you make her angry.
Yeah. I have my limits.
Push it to the limit.
Yeah.
You can do karaoke tonight?
I'm not drunk enough yet.
I'll say that for Brenda.
These don't have actual rum in it, so.
So why? My question is, why are you drinking a fruit drink?
It's got some kind of alcohol in it.
Oh, okay. I
don't know why it has Captain Morgan's name on it if it doesn't have rum. But
oh my goodness, Captain Morgan came out with canned drinks.
Oh, what's the spread? 49. I hope it's your screen's backward, Shy. Yeah, Chris. I've got it on another screen, but I'm not really paying attention to it because, well, the score is like 51-0, and we're not at half yet. But here's my thought on that. Yes, Cheyenne is vicious. She is the mean one. Here's my thought on this. They're talking up. They're doing this with a couple colleges, and Bobby's too. Alabama. They've played all these little teams, and they're like, oh, they're so good. They're so great. Kent State has not won a football game in 52 weeks. Okay, so we're going to brag about beating them. See, I have a problem with that. Yeah, exactly. Let's beat West Virginia. That was a good game. It was a good game. I know you don't like it, but it was a good game. So
No, it's not that I don't like them. I do not give a flying shiznit.
It's not like
that question is for Cheyenne. Wants to know if the shark is still working. I thought he said another name for. Well, never mind. But yeah, it was a good game. I was ticked at the end of the West Virginia Pitt game because the freshman that started for Pitt is something like his third start. He's a rookie, and he makes this incredible drive. He goes to run the ball into the end zone. I'm trying to put this in simple terms for you. And
no, I'm just over here falling asleep.
They're literally trying to rip his head off, and his helmet comes off after he's made this amazing drive downfield. The officials send him out because his helmet came off. I'm like, that's a bunch of crap. They were trying to rip his head off. So let the kid play. Yeah, I know. So, but yeah. So I was a little torqued about that, but sorry. I need Bobby here to talk.
I mean that is bull crap. If they ripped his helmet off and then they're gonna send him out.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. Andy, they're wanting you to talk.
If they're gonna
they're telling him to hush.
They said he needs to hush. He's talking too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got that out of it.
Great retort.
That's right. Kent State is making $1 million for the betterment of their program. I didn't even know Kent State had a football team. Yeah, I'll wait and save football sound effects for later that I want to play. So
he starts to come and he pulls out.
That's true. We're talking
I told
sport.
him not to do that.
Yeah, no. So Cheyenne, we got to keep a good eye on our time because in editing, I've been having a fit with doing it. So we have to keep an eye on our time for the producer. But what do we got going on today? What you want to talk about?
I'm gonna come.
Other than that,
Just remember, a good sport never hurt.
will you shut up and let me talk?
Yeah, Glenn.
Jesus.
So here, I'll mute you, Brenda. All right, go ahead, Jay.
Wow.
Are we good now? Did you get that out of your system?
I did.
Okay.
Windows worked up.
Oh, he's typing in all caps. I guess his cap lock.
Why is he yelling at us? Window, why are you yelling at us?
He's excited about the breasticles.
That's it.
And the shark, apparently.
Oh, just remember, at any point in time, we can break out into dance.
It's peanut butter jelly time.
Oh,
Peanut butter
God.
jelly time. Peanut butter jelly
Turn it
time.
off. Turn it off.
If we're going to violate some rules, we're going to violate some rules, by God.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Come on, Andy.
Don't shake your head.
Andy, get with it. Come on.
That's the break. Oh,
That might
God.
not end well.
I have not been drinking.
May not end well.
I have not been drinking. I need to be drinking.
I'm tired.
How much sleep have you had?
Me? I think I got like 6 hours last night, maybe 4 the night before. Yeah, it's
You
It's
sissy.
setting in.
I've been up 32 hours. You're a sissy.
and I got to get up and drive in the morning to South Carolina. Good God. So, yeah. So,
Why are you going to South Carolina again?
I got to meet some friends. So, yeah.
Got a hot name?
I do. This kid named Barron wants to hang out for a minute. He said meet him at the border. So
Why are you hanging out with a kid at the border?
I'm going to south of the border. So
What the heck is?
You-
You're in my territory. All right.
You could have worded that a little bit better, to be
Yeah,
fair.
really.
yeah. I've never been known to word things correctly.
Well, the stadies are going to meet you there, so.
The feds are on the way.
Hammer time. It would have been mine if it hadn't been to those meddling kids.
Hey, Glenn, if you get down south of the border and they ask if they can put anything in your butt, say no.
Whoa.
Wow.
We went a little far with that.
Sorry.
Wendell,
All right, Wendell, we see you.
I thought you were my friend.
Oh, you just got called out.
Yeah, I guess I have no friends. So I just show up here. You people make fun of me. I don't know. So.
I try to be your friend. But you keep leaving me out in the bushes.
You keep rejecting her affections.
Yeah. What's the matter with you? Do you like it rough? Do I have to slap you around?
It's like 4 if you get the balls back.
Yeah, I can do that if you'd like. I can, just.
Wow.
Hold on, Brenda. This is just for you.
My name's Jeremiah Jones, and I'm proud to be a midget. The only thing more intense than my midget pride is my hate for tall people, or as we like to call them, biggers. Small power! Small power! Small power!
Glenn, just to let you know, I do own a whip. So keep it up.
Wendell, I don't reject you. You just don't want to go camping with me. That's all. All right, so Cheyenne, go ahead.
Well, Wendell, me and Amanda did let you live under the porch, so.
You don't want to go. You don't want to go camping with him, Wendell. He snores way too loud. I know. Bobby took a video, and I seen it. Yep.
You know,
was that the only thing he took a video of?
I don't know.
You just don't need to talk about the camping trip. What happens in the woods stays in the woods.
Glenn, you
Anywho's.
Play the radio. Make sure the television. Make sure you have the record player on at night.
For God's sakes. Sorry. Wait a minute. Can I get one more thing on my system? Well, go ahead and start talking.
No. Before I reach through the screen and effing strangle you.
Oh, come on. You're no fun.
Damn.
Oh, wow, Wendell, that hurts. I thought you were my friend. Oh, that's right. Wendell isn't my friend. I'm going to put him on the bad boy list.
He probably likes it.
Yeah, he probably does. How do I? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, just share the entire screen. This could be really bad. Or it could be really good.
Gosh.
Yeah. All right, let me know if you. Good Lord. Let me know if you can hear. Where's the damn play button? I gotta find the play button here.
I want to touch his hair. No.
Can't hear a thing.
No.
You better fix the volume.
All right, well, I'll fix that.
Are you sure?
I will fix that, yeah.
It's like going to mime class.
Trump, we need.
All right, go ahead. I'll play with this.
Brenda needed her balls back.
Okay.
Brenda.
She's got them tucked away in the little baggie that they came in.
Putin keeps asking you for his back too.
Oh, snap.
Nope.
I don't know. Yes. Do it. Go ahead. I'm on another screen and don't know what the heck I'm doing, so
I thought we would go over today some of our favorite, most underrated things that we think are underrated.
okay. All right.
So,
Underrated things.
mhm.
Underrated as in, well, you know me, I'd talk about sports, but okay, well, here, I do have one. Okay, so you are familiar with 7-Up and Sprite. You remember Sierra Mist. They changed it to Star.
Don't you tell me that you think that new crap is better.
No, I don't like Starry. But what was the one prior to Sierra Mist? There was one prior to it.
Slice.
Ah, good one, Andy. He gets the point. They're bringing it back.
What'd they put in it?
I don't know what they put in it. I don't have the secret recipe.
So they moved the cocaine from Coke.
Squirt is still available.
Just remember, a good squirt never hurt.
You know, the last time I had a squirt, I got a headache afterwards. Or was that a dewdrop? I don't know. Maybe. Or was that with a dewdrop? Oh, never mind.
No,
We're still on FM. We're still on FM. It's all good.
Also, peanut butter jelly time.
Information I have full-size balls.
Almost.
I don't know. I don't know if you couldn't take a squirt and you got a headache, then
Yeah.
Just open your package with gloves. So
Sounds like technical difficulties.
do they still make Fresca? You know,
Yes.
I want to say I've seen it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yep.
Isn't that the one that has wood rosin in it? I'm pretty sure. I think that's the one that some states don't allow it because it has wood rosin in it.
And what exactly is that?
What is wood rosin?
Mm-hmm.
You take lumber, like when you're, cutting boards and pines and fresh sap and stuff, and you take basically the juice out of it, and you mix it. Yeah.
People have to get that desperate that they squeeze juice out of wood.
Well, I mean, it's they
Just call it wood juice.
Okay,
It's the wood juice.
No,
it's the drink with the wood juice.
Things just got out of hand.
No, they do make pressed particle board for construction, and so if you're a company, these lumber mills sell their sawdust. You know where else that sawdust goes? In your shredded cheese.
I know.
And your bread, in your cereal.
Yeah.
I know every time I have spaghetti and I use Parmesan cheese, somebody will tell me, you're putting wood in your spaghetti.
Piggly Wiggly.
It's delicious.
I haven't seen that Piggly Wiggly in forever. And yes, rest in peace to Jolt Cola. I loved Jolt Cola when it first came out. So.
Ew.
But and we're talking about drinks. One that I feel is incredibly underrated is the Sam's Club Diet Cola. It is like the perfect mix of Pepsi and Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so good.
It's got a chemical in it that causes the perineum, whatever the thing that lines or surrounds your heart to harden. It's a true fact.
We're women.
It's delicious.
We're women. We already have hardened hearts.
Hey, do we need to go back to what's in your Mountain Dew?
Well,
let's go ahead.
I don't argue that. So.
Oh, let's look at the brominated vegetable oil.
Yeah. Is that from a Brahma bowl? Shamrock Shake. No, I could do without that. I'm not really a mint person.
Yes.
Oh God, yes, I miss those.
Mm-hmm. And they need to bring back their strawberry shakes. Their strawberry shakes were fantastic.
McDonald's doesn't sell strawberry shakes anymore.
Not anymore.
I don't do anything.
They do.
Anymore.
They do here.
Yeah,
I've seen them in a while.
You here too.
As soon as you said that, the first thing I thought of the strawberry quicks that you put in the milk and stir up.
Oh yeah, the nuts.
You said that. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah. So,
and I don't know if maybe
yes, it was like flat Coke with motor oil. Yeah,
that was pretty bad.
And I don't know if maybe it's like a thing around here, but I liked the flavor of McDonald's strawberry shakes, but they would put the chunks of strawberry in there. Whereas when you would go to Burger King, it was just the flavored syrup. But it's like everywhere around here that's like a fast food restaurant has stopped selling strawberry flavored things.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I haven't seen that.
Well, I definitely don't want to move there now. I have
you can still
all the time.
You can still go to Dairy Queen.
Yeah, there is
RC Cola. That's another one too that a lot of people it's underrated.
I never much cared for RC.
Yeah,
I wouldn't drink it all the time, but every now and then I would.
Diet Right.
Oh my God!
Get out of here! Get out of here with that crap.
Oh, I remember those. Those were horrible.
They were.
You remember when the very first? Well, I think it was Tab and Diet Right. When they started with those, they first came out. They were absolutely horrible. They've gotten better, but
I'll tell you what I like. That's really good. When I was working, I used to stop in Waco at this taco truck all the time, and they had the Mexican sodas. The orange one.
The Mexican sodas?
Sorry. They had the long bottlenecks.
Is it the Doritos or?
I thought it started with an F, but I could be.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Yeah. But those are pretty good. I learned to drink those when I was over there because they didn't have anything else.
There's the Mexican sodas that they sell here, which it starts with a J, but the pineapple one is absolutely amazing.
No, not Corona. You don't put lemon in Mexican sodas.
Whoa! You put a lemon. You put a lemon in Corona. No, you put a lemon in it.
Lime in Corona.
No, you put a lemon. Trust me.
It's the bartender. It was a lime.
Bartender too.
Where are you going that they're putting a lemon in it?
It's much better. It's much better. I started a heck of a bar fight in Maryland with that. So, yes, it's a true story.
Just because you weren't willing to admit you were wrong.
No. I worked for a large corporation that was Chinese, and the owners came over from China, and I was in upper management. And they took us out for dinner, and they saw me drinking a Corona with a lemon. And you push the lemon in, you turn the bottle up, and then you slowly release it. Well, I had about 10 Asian guys that wanted to try this. So I'm like, okay. So I'm showing them, and they flip it over. We're in Maryland, Redneckville, and they let it go too soon. And boy, lemon shot everywhere with soda with beer. And yeah.
Well, the reason why they use lime over the lemon is because limes are smaller. So when you put it in there, it's a smaller slice that goes in there. Lemons are too big.
You can cut it smaller.
You know what? And then you take away from it.
Log from
Batteries not included.
Sorry, but a lemon in a Corona is much better than a lime.
I am not going to argue with you. Go to your room.
You shouldn't argue with me because this is all you're going to get.
Did your mom bring you your sandwich already? I think you're hangry.
I know, right?
No, we have wings. We had wings tonight, so.
And you didn't fly away?
Wow.
I tried.
Somebody plucked your feathers. Hey, it's not only cat and dogs, it's geese too.
Easy now. Easy.
Oh, gosh.
Easy. Well, I think didn't the term cook a goose? Lime sours. I don't remember a lime sour.
Oh, I do. I know what he's talking about.
I do remember. I don't remember what was it, Starburst or Jolly Rancher or something. They tried for a little bit to come out with a soda.
Jolly Rancher.
And they were just syrup. Oh my God, they were just absolute syrup.
Yeah.
Well, and Warheads has its own soda out now.
They do.
What?
Did not know that. I did not know. Where do you have to look for that?
I think I saw some of it at the Dollar Tree the other day, but there's a page that I follow on YouTube, and they sell it on their website because they also came up with a more sour soda.
I don't know that I like a sour soda though.
It's apparently got like 15 times the normal amount of citric acid in it.
It would be good with a kamikaze vodka. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah,
I'm going to try it. The one Saturday we don't have to get up real early. So let's see if I get this video right here. Let's see. Yes, man. Let me know if y'all hear this.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
Yep.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
I love it. I love it.
People of Springfield, please don't eat my cats. Why would
Or maybe
you do that? Eat something else.
I'm hungry.
People of Springfield, please don't eat my dog. Here's a catalog of other things to eat.
They're eating the dogs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're eating the cats.
Meow, 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 meow.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're eating the cats.
Meow, 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 meow.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs.
Oh, look at the chicken puppy.
He's singing the song of his people.
They're eating the cats.
Oh, look at the kitty.
I think that one too. It's neat.
They're eating the dogs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're eating the cats.
Meow, 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 meow.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're eating the cats.
Meow, 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 meow.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Oh, that's great.
Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
It's
the people that came in.
the
They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
Oh, that's
people
great.
That live there, and this is what's happening in our country.
That's great.
Now, what would have made it 10 times better to me is if there at the end he switched into "Shape of You" by Ed Sheeran.
There. Oh yes. So everybody go to.
I was like, oh, come on, we're getting there.
Everybody go find that stream. I don't remember his name. It was on the screen. And watch the video. The money that goes when he is monetized, the money that he gets, he's sending to animal shelter.
The Springfield RSPCA.
RSPCA. So it's for a good cause. If it violated copyright right there, I apologize, but it was all in good fun because, well, it was public domain. So
and it was hilarious. Yes, Denise, that's the episode.
I've seen it, but I didn't know the name of it.
That's the one that I was talking about.
That's it.
That's the one. The bottle always looked dusty. Like, I mean, it's not like dusty, but it's got a dusty look to it.
comes from Mexico. Do you know how dusty that place is?
Well, that doesn't mean the bottle would be dusty when it gets to Atlanta.
Look, well, it's Atlanta. Do you know how dusty Atlanta is? Do you know how much they don't clean their dust in Atlanta?
No, Brenda, I don't actually. But thanks for asking.
You should know. You should pay attention to that.
65-0 in the first half. Wow.
You ought to know.
Yes.
I should know. All right, Bree, I'm sorry. I've ruined your whole show here.
I got beans and bologna.
I'm waiting. Don't make me do it. I will break it out.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Wait, get with it.
Dance break.
See, this is what the fans at WDJY are missing.
What was that, Andy?
A whole bunch of silliness.
That was the best. I think Andy's used to swinging underwear around in the air or something. What are you doing?
She wouldn't let me have any.
He was feeling it.
She wouldn't let me have any.
He's wanting to see
told
what
him to get
condition
out of my bathroom.
I'll move in.
Andy, I'm going to break your heart here. I'm going to be closer to her than most people.
Oh God, you're going to be sleeping on her floor.
No, he's going to lay on the ramp in her garage.
Nope. I am going to be like skin tight.
Oh Lord. Glenn, what is it you always tell me? Pictures or it didn't happen.
Well, I've already asked for that. So.
Don't make me call your wife.
Well, wouldn't be the first time.
Look,
just for any of the listeners out there, some good solid advice. Do not ever let your wife meet your girlfriend. Just saying. It's bad.
He gets ugly.
Not ever open the door for Glenn.
No, we just we trade things.
We swap.
What those things are?
Fit.
I'm headed to West Virginia.
Gotta find me first.
I
can find you.
Turn you around. Get out, Georgian. Get out, Georgian. I'm telling you, man. I see them Georgia plates out here in Texas, and those people cannot drive. Glenn, I don't know what you're thinking, but if you drive like them, God, please don't ever come here.
Well, you know, you have to drive like you live here. The speed limit everywhere is pretty much 80. And there's the horn, the turn signal, and the finger.
Like my sister said, you got to keep with the other traffic.
Flow of traffic. So today I was going to drop my car off, and it's straight down a Georgia highway. My wife was behind me in her little electric scooter.
Yeah.
And I was keeping up with the flow of traffic somewhere around 90. She freaked out and had to get off of the main road and start taking back roads to come pick me up. But like 25 minutes after I'm there and checked in, I'm standing out front. She's like, I'm here. Like, where the hell are you?
And how long did she have to stay charging there before you guys go home?
Well, she didn't have to. She can go 3 days without a charge. So
3 days on, 3 days off, kind of like a work schedule.
No, if you plug it up every night, you have no problem with it. So she can get about 250 miles, which is almost a tank.
It only costs you $200 to charge that car in electric bill.
You know what? Your knowledge is so limited and blinding that it's ignorant. Let's see. I don't know why women don't embrace the women who two and take care of women, or one can rest while others working. Wow. If you just want them to make you a sandwich, ask them.
Wait, why women don't what?
I don't know. I just read through it quickly. So
he doesn't understand why more women don't embrace two women to take care of one man, so one can rest while the other's working. So do you want 2 people to bitch at you, Wendell?
Yeah. I mean, that's twice the trouble, Wendell.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't be worth it. You're gonna pay a lot of money. You're gonna lose a house.
Run away.
Yeah, you're gonna lose a house. You're probably gonna lose a van. You might lose some cats. So
Bigfoot will be your property. Bigfoot will be like, no, there is too much griping going on in this house. I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah, you got one is enough. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't, No, it's too much.
Me as a woman, I wouldn't have more than one either. Well, shit.
No, I feel like at that point, if you got along with the woman well enough, you'd probably just kick the guy out at that point.
True. Wendell, being married doesn't mean anything anymore nowadays. What is the saying they say? Rings do not plug holes.
Wow. Bree comes up with a good one there.
Well, if they're big enough, maybe. Huh?
Whoa.
I was gonna say, yeah, but you didn't specify what kind.
Well, yeah, there is that. Okay, that I just got that.
How do you?
Older people are slow. You have to work with them.
And then those ones are more fun too.
Shut up, Grandma!
Oh, yes, they can. Yes,
actually, it depends on the state you're in, Wendell. But
yeah. You better make sure that there isn't that common law marriage stuff out there where you live, Wendell.
yeah, they can. And in the South, we have less rights, so we might as well just sign everything over. Want a divorce? Okay, here's everything.
That's a big thing out here. That's a big thing. Especially after 10 years, I can.
All right, moving to the South.
I can legally, if I wanted to, I could legally take my ex-boyfriend's house from him
do it.
Yeah, after 10 years.
Wow,
like Wendell says, you are in a state of denial. So
5 years, I could get that money from.
Big Glenn, 49-7.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I am drawn to them, as if by a power greater than my wiener.
Yeah.
All right, so foods.
I was gonna say.
We get the sodas out of the way. So.
I have Glenn's wiener on a stick right now.
Oh, that's embarrassing small.
Glenn's wiener right here, and it's.
How are you doing anything?
Yeah.
How are you doing anything with that, Brenda?
I'm not
thinking about my.
I just, flick it around every now and then when I get mad at him.
Wow.
Wee.
I know, right?
Here's my weapons violation for the night. So I got my copyright and my weapons violation. Brenda, this would be me and you if it.
What? Wait, what was that? Play that again.
Never mind.
No, you have to now. Back it up.
Fall from tree.
Well, that was a different one.
That sounds like you're snoring, Glenn. So yes, that sounds about right.
Could be.
Yeah.
You put me to sleep, Brenda.
Shit. I'd fall asleep. You'd fall in love.
Yeah.
Get off yourself.
I don't know.
Listen, pal, your client's a scumbag. You're a scumbag, and scumbags see the judge on Monday morning. Now get out of my police station and take Laughing Boy with you.
There you go.
Glenn, I can bring Jack in here to back up anything.
Whoa. You don't need to jack anything. I don't know.
No, she's just flicking it.
I would probably kill you.
With the nub.
You would probably inhale and pass out. You would be like, oh my God. Okay, that's it. Gone.
I do like a good challenge.
And they would never find the body.
That's right, because I got friends like Shay to help me find him, help me hide him.
Well, you just told your secret. So.
What?
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
And that's why you die.
And it still doesn't work.
We're talking about football, right?
Yeah. I know sports.
What is Brenda's fascination with my nub? I'm just kind of curious. So,
My nub?
Oh, wait a minute. Chris does have a serious question here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Chris wants to know, he has to ask, why didn't you roll over the snake with the wheelchair? That seemed to be a logical play. So
that seemed to be the only logical play.
Well, hold on. You got to set this up first because all the listeners may not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this was explained last night too.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right, Brenda, let's have it.
Yeah, you're on, Brenda. It's all you right now.
Look. When it's going after,
they're on the radio. They can't look, Brenda.
When you
now look, dang it, look.
Open your eyes. It was going over the tall grass after the dog.
Open the door.
And I did try, but it's electric and it felt it coming. And when I went towards it, it leaped in the air and latched on my foot. Yeah.
Say that again for me a little slower.
It was coming.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
We're talking about a snake.
Hilarious.
It was a very aroused snake.
It was a venomous snake. So.
Yes.
What type was it? A rattler? Timber rattler?
Copperhead.
Copperhead. Okay.
Copperhead road.
Okay. So finish the story for everybody else that doesn't know that.
Yes.
They would not let you keep it.
Well, by the time they got done with it, the head was gone, so I wouldn't have really wanted it anyways. But I have real skinny, nothing but skin and bone feet. They're little feet. And
little baby foot. Little baby foot.
I wear 5.5. Anyways, so when the teeth went in, they circled back out, but they were stuck by the bone. So they wrapped my foot and it inside of a black plastic bag and told me, if it moves, let us know. And we went for an ambulance ride. And
yeah, our EMT that was on last night was like, there is no way in HE double hockey sticks that was getting in my ambulance.
Oh, well, they had it tied off, so if it did get loose and cut itself, it couldn't get itself out, so they couldn't pull it out either. And it was wrapped pretty good. So if it would have got out in the bag, that's where it would have stayed. But probably with my foot in there so it could do it again. But yeah, so when we got there, the ambulance people ran like crazy out of the room. So the doctors took the bag off and cut its head off and then snipped its teeth to be able to get it out.
Out of the bones of your foot.
That feels good.
It was quite interesting.
Seeing how twitchy you were in the following days was very interesting.
Yeah, really.
Oh, how embarrassing. Yeah, that was pretty bad. A stutter, a twitch,
Then she's going like this with her hand.
Yeah. Well, that goes to your nerves, I mean, come on, man. But
so there you go, Chris. You have the rest of the story.
It was an experience.
Just moral of the story, it was coming.
Hold on. I have some breaking news.
Oh, crap.
B Dizzle is in the house.
Someone's coming?
That's right.
Yes.
Glenn, all the time. His pants are constantly
right now.
wet.
It could be.
If I showed up in this jersey, dog, Mark Ingram, maybe.
He beat another high school team. Congrats.
It's Wisconsin. It's Big Ten powerhouse.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
All right.
That was his first mistake.
I turned the Tennessee game off because at halftime they're up like 60-0. So I was like, we've got fifth string in there by now. So
yeah, that's a tough one. Cupcakes like that. It's just what are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, like Chris, I think it was Chris earlier said they paid $1 million to get their butt whooped. I don't know why.
Kent State Massacre.
Wisconsin is a reputable program. What are they? The Badgers? Yes.
The Badgers.
The Badgers.
They're a reputable program. They're up there. I mean, it's not.
They're
no small
not
potatoes.
awesome. They'll be all right.
There's Wendell.
Wendell has been looking for you. He misses you. He said he wasn't my friend, by the way. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. Bobby's my friend.
Bobby's your cuddle buddy on camping trips. What are you talking about?
He is my buddy on camping trip.
It was a Holiday Inn Express. We had breakfast. We just camped out at the exit in Lawrenceville.
Well, he said y'all were reenacting Brokeback Mountain, so
no, that was
Randy
Quaid.
Randy Quaid. I ain't paid y'all to go stem the rose all summer.
There's a chance.
All right, Cheyenne. So we're talking about food now. We're off the cola kick. We got about 5 minutes.
So, Bobby, do you have a soda that you feel is underrated?
A Coca-Cola is underrated. Let's see. My favorite Coca-Cola is Diet Mountain Dew.
Ew.
Yeah.
But, I don't make any excuses. Have you ever had I think I'm going to give honorable mentions to Coke Zero because it's really good when it's cold. And when I had it on the airplane, I was like, "This is just the best thing ever."
It's crispy.
Mm-hmm. I like saying it's a little spicy.
It is. It's a little spicy. But have you ever had Red Rock Coke?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's over there in the genre of like RC colas and it's a local kind of thing. I remember when I was Double Cola is real good too. I don't know if it's just not known or underrated.
That was diet too, wasn't it? Double Cola?
Double's just a regular. It's just a Coke.
Okay.
A Coca-Cola,
like,
as they call them.
Instead of one line, it's two.
Mm-hmm. Double Cola. It was I'm trying to think. I really like Diet Mountain Dew. Like that's my go-to if I ever drink a Coke, which I'd never do ever, except for the Coke Zero on the airplane.
Yeah, it's kind of unfair for me. I haven't drank Coke in probably about 4 years. So
now
Rarely.
I think the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar is considerably better.
I've just been drinking Diet Mountain Dew since I was little. My grandpa worked at a paper mill and but this was in the days before you were born. But there used to be they used to sell 3 liters and they had a mouth on them that big around. And my grandpa kept 3 or 4 of them in the kitchen at all times. So I would drink that in the morning like a 5-year-old should. So I've always just liked the taste of it.
No, thank you.
Remember when they had the labels that were styrofoam?
Yeah, and they come off.
Yeah.
And the bottles had an attachment on the bottom, like a stand that was like glued on for some reason.
Yep.
I just had a White Monster, and it tastes like a Surge.
I do really like the White Monsters.
Mm-hmm. That's like my guilty road trip drink.
If you like pineapple, the gold ones are really good too.
I don't like pineapple that much. Sometimes I go to the orange one that tastes like Sunkissed.
Wendell says he likes Yahoos.
Are you referring to the Yoo-Hoos?
Cheap shades and the tattoos and a Yoo-Hoo bottle on the floorboard.
I forgot about Surge.
That's what was going on over at Wendell's. We just couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But he's by himself, so
he was running around naked going, yoo-hoo.
What does the pipeline punch taste like? The monster.
What color is that one?
It's like pinkish. It's like pinkish peaches. It's weird. I've never drank it because I just like only get the orange or the white.
I've had it once, and it was kind of strawberry grapefruity to me.
I figured it'd be because it's fun. I figured it'd be punchy, like a weird, like how punch tastes is just. I remember finding the bottles in the creeks that said they'll tickle your innards with the Mountain Dew when I was growing up. With the little
I had an old Mountain Dew T-shirt that had that on it.
Yep.
I would find them all up and down the creek when I fished growing up.
We didn't care about the environment back in those days, so
liquor bottles. I remember finding like the vintage, like when Bud Light came out, it was called Budweiser Light, and it was like it was almost in a silver bullet can, and it had the top you had to pop with the separate thing.
Yeah. Yep.
I'd find those like it's like a time capsule out in those hills.
It's true. All right, everybody, let's take our first break. Everybody at WDJY Radio Fairfax, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate your support. Please remember to come over to the YouTubes and find us under the Sportcat shows. You'll enjoy our live shows. We're live every Saturday night, 9 o'clock until 11. And then, well, sometimes afterwards, there's a little after-hour party. So everybody at Radio Fairfax and WDJY, have a great night. We will see you soon.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm Miranda Maverick, and when I'm in fight camp, I never listen to the Sportcat podcast.
All right.
And we're back.
I saw she was advertising. She was advertising some kind of hot sauce or something earlier.
No.
Who was?
Miranda.
Oh yes, she has all kinds of new things out. So
I bet she'd be fun to hang out with. I bet she's fun. It was Bloody Mary mix. Bloody Miranda mix.
That's right. That's right. I need to talk to her because I'm going to try and see if she will be our first official sponsor. Yes,
no one stopped. No one stopped when I still do that shit. No stuff.
That's right. You got another hour. You got to be good.
I've got a whole video of me trying them out.
Peanuts in their colas. I never did that.
Never. You got to go with if you want to do it right. You got to go with a Mexican Coke now.
Is it a salted peanut or is it a dry roast?
Regular peanuts, just lightly salted. You just kind of you got to be. I did like 2 or 3 videos on it like 5-10 years ago about how to do it, but you kind of drink it down at the label. And you gotta kind of tear off a little piece of you gotta have the little peanut pack, you know. It's like
the gas station one, the little.
Oh yeah.
And you gotta kind of funnel through your hand and get them in there, and it takes a little. You gotta kind of drink a little bit and the key is to get all the peanuts submerged, and for something in them makes it fizz a little bit, so you gotta be careful there. And you gotta take a drink, and get like 2 or 3 peanuts. Take a drink, and it's the perfect flavor.
I will have to try this. I've never done this. Andy, have you done this?
Yeah.
Andy is not.
What? Andy's more experienced than me.
I figured geographically, he couldn't have done it.
Yes, he could have.
In Maryland, they don't have peanuts. They only grow pistachios.
Pistachios.
That was that Barbara Mandrell song.
Pistachios?
Oh, when country wasn't cool.
Country wasn't cool, yeah.
I remember when no one was looking. I was putting peanuts in my coat. That's right. That's my Barbara Mandrell.
Mandrell?
You nailed it.
I took a lot of kidding.
And nobody questioned him when he said he did his Coca-Cola was Mountain Dew, so nobody questioned him. I loved it.
Not Mountain Dew because I'm health nut.
I was waiting on Cheyenne to say no. It's a pop.
I like that yellow. I like that yellow number 5, so my nuts shrink just a little bit every time I take a drink.
It's so good. I'm addicted in the mornings to the Blue Dew, the Volt.
Blue Dew.
Remember Volt?
Addicted to that.
Jolt? Was it Jolt?
Jolt.
I was gonna say Voltage was the orange one, I believe.
Okay, and that was the one I drink when I'm in Tennessee. That's Livewire.
Livewire.
Yeah, Livewire. I drink that when I'm in Tennessee because when you're in Tennessee, you drink orange drinks. So
well, in Tennessee, you depending on if you're in Southern Middle, you drink Sundrop.
I'm not a Sundrop fan.
If you're up here in Fayetteville and where Sin lives, you're drinking Sundrop. I mean, that's like half their blood. It's insane. Anybody from Vietnam and anybody in this region where Sin is at, Sundrop. It's insane. I've never seen nothing like it.
I do love a good Code Red every now and again.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Dew Code Red is the bomb. When it first came out, you couldn't separate me from them. I was obsessed with bass fishermen. I was obsessed with bass fishing back then when it first came out. And so every time we go fishing, I would just get a 12-pack of Code Red.
Drink the whole thing?
Just between me and my cousin, we would.
Just curious, between you and your cousin, how many teeth do you have?
I'm missing 2.
No,
He's about me missing 1. I was on recent too. Back then I had a full set.
Well, that might be why you're missing 2.
We don't want to ask Brenda how many she's got. So
I have a little vein in my family is usually pretty dentally sound. There is a vein that doesn't have any teeth, but my bunch is pretty normal.
This might be why we're so popular on WDJY.
The lack of teeth between everyone.
They don't understand us, so they're trying to figure us out.
Old granddad. What about the Coke they sell at the county fair that you get the complimentary cup with the big old tin cup? That stuff's good. It's like all different sodas. I saved mine, put change in.
Have you ever been to Coke World here in Atlanta? Museum.
Several times.
There's a place
which Coke World in Atlanta?
Yeah.
The one by Coca-Cola, where the secret recipe is hidden in a vault on a special floor. So they say. But there's a room you go to. The
bathroom?
One of the floor. Oh no, I went to the bathroom there, but that was like the night of drinking. I was so hungover, my car wouldn't start. You go upstairs when you're at the end of the tour, and you get Cokes from around the world. Holy cow! Mm-hmm. Some of them are so horrible. I was like, oh my god, how do people drink?
Did you go when they had the Beverly?
I think so.
From China,
yeah.
And it just tasted like tasted like poison.
Like the one from Israel. The one from Israel. I can't remember the name of it, but it was horrible too. I was like, oh my god.
I remember tasting all the ones. It's in the back corners where the bad ones are.
Yes.
And you go from front.
They had the machine that shoots them from across the room into your cup. It's if you ever get to Atlanta, go to Coke World. I'm not getting paid to plug them. It's a fun trip, and at the end, if you got some pocket rockets of some old granddad, maybe Jack Daniels, just kick it in, because when you're up there drinking on that other floor, you're probably going to need it. All the cola you can drink
might make things taste a little bit better at that point.
After a half hour of drinking those nasty ones, going over and get like the regular Coke tastes like heaven on earth. Like this has never tasted any better than anything. Just flushing the crap out of your mouth. It's like ginger and licorice. I think some of it's licorice.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's some nasty Coca-Colas around the world. So
it's also like Asian stuff too.
Well, like the Asian countries are the ones that have like all the crazy flavors of that and dang Kit Kats.
They have the wasabi Kit Kats.
What? Mm-hmm. I've never heard of that.
I had a friend send me a bag full of Japanese Kit Kats when he was stationed in Okinawa, and they were the weirdest, like pepper Kit Kats.
Wow.
Yeah, they were like wasabi Kit Kats, but they were still chocolate, but they still have wasabi in
them.
Ew.
Golden grain. I had a bad experience with Golden grain and
Wendell trying to start a lawnmower with his drinking. Dang. Drinking that crap. I ain't going nowhere near alcohol. I don't want nothing to do with it.
We were playing poker, and if you lost, you had to do a shot. And if I lost, I'd do Jack Daniels, being in Tennessee, and I'd chase it with Mountain Dew. Well, somebody spiked my Mountain Dew every time I wasn't looking with Golden Grain. It was a bad night. Bad night. I won a lot of money, but I ended up naked in the woods. It's another story though.
So that was another Saturday night for you.
Pretty much. No, that was before Bobby. So.
Oh, then it could have been somebody else.
Could have been. It's actually somebody you all have met, but like I said, for another night. So. So Cheyenne,
okay,
underrated food. Like,
I have to think about that one for a minute.
I got one. Nachos. Nachos are so underrated, and you can do so much with them.
But like the cheap as crap ones from like the ball games, I love those.
7-Eleven nachos. With that cheese that you squeeze out on the thing.
The nachos.
Yeah, and you put the jalapeno peppers in it.
Like you're pretty sure it's like 90% plastic, but it's delicious.
Yep.
Then you put that watery
them and the bean burritos.
Bean burritos.
Do you remember what was the 7-Eleven had the big like cookie sandwich? Do you remember that, Andy?
Yeah.
It was two cookies with like an ice cream sandwich with big old thick slice of vanilla ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know what 7-Eleven called them, but they were great.
They've got
we don't have 7-Elevens
convenience stores. You walk in the convenience stores, they have those little box things with the freezers. Yeah, they still have.
We don't have 7-Elevens here, so whenever I go, and you got to get the sausage big bite or the breakfast big bite.
Yeah.
You got to. It's that roller sausage. It's been there for a couple days. The bun is dry, just the right amount. It's great. And then you put the cheese on it.
Now, like Speedway, like the cheapest, crappiest breakfast sandwiches, they're delicious. They also have one that's like a calzone, pretty much, with just pepperoni and cheese. Delicious. It's only about like yay big, but it is delicious.
So we have QTs here. They're trying to be like gourmet gas stations.
Yep.
Are they pulling a sheets?
They make their own stuff, and then they have like breakfast stuff.
Well, and some of them are like a mini sheet. Yeah, some of them are. Yeah. So, the sheets isn't bad. I don't like the ordering process. It confuses me because I'm old and it's got computers. But
you've got to use touch screens and
So, well now, Wendell, the Slurpee. I love a good cola Slurpee, but
no,
cola Slurpee is only better if
blue
you mix
raspberry. Blue raspberry Slurpee, or if you mix the blue raspberry and the cherry.
I don't know about that.
No.
I usually my go-to is cola. If they don't have that, it's cherry.
Blue raspberry all the way.
So wait a minute, I'll be near the south of the border tomorrow. There may be a 7-Eleven there. I'll have to see.
What about the squirt at Buc-ee's?
The squirt.
I don't drink squirt.
You ever heard the squirt cola? Man, that stuff's good.
Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah, I mean,
it's so good. Go to Buc-ee. Every time I go, I get a 44-ounce squirt. Mostly for me.
Just remember, a good squirt never hurt.
You get the squirt from a beaver. Good job there, Bobby.
They're delicious.
As long as it's delicious.
I don't know that there's a Buc-ee's on my way tomorrow, so I'll be going straight up 85 to South Carolina. So, but I think there's a 7-Eleven over just across the South Carolina line. So.
Now, I'll tell you, there's a Par gas station up the road, and I was very hesitant when I went in there to get it, but I was going to get something to eat real quick for lunch, and they had one of those like shady looking sandwiches like they sell at Sheetz, where they've cut it in half and it's facing, you're just seeing the triangle. And it was It said it was Italian. So I got it, and yeah. And I'm like sitting there in the car like this going, I don't know if I actually want to eat this.
Yep.
And I'm just like, okay, well, it doesn't smell bad, but I was also looking, I was like, there's no sauce on it or anything. Like there's no.
Why do they do that? Yeah.
There's no like mustard or anything, because at Sheetz, they've got a pastrami sandwich that's on like marbled rye bread, which is amazing. And it comes with like spicy mustard to put on it. And I was like, oh, I mean, it doesn't look discolored or anything. So yeah, I was like, it smells fine.
Does it smell?
It was one of the single best sandwiches I've ever had. For it looking shady as crap from a gas station, one of the best sandwiches.
Sometimes it's the way it is. It's the weirdest thing, yeah. When I was on an ambulance, we used to post all around the different parts of either Knoxville or Atlanta, middle of the night. Good old roller dog or sandwich that's been sitting there, or a couple day-old donuts. And you should give it to us for free, so didn't kill us.
Day-old donuts. You can live off those.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Another food that I think is underrated, Pop-Tarts.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They're absolutely horrible for you, but my God, they're so good.
But not sticking them in the toaster.
What do you do with them?
Right out the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you can do that, yeah.
Yep.
You ever put butter on them?
No.
I've never put butter on a Pop-Tart.
Hey, you'll fight somebody over buttered Pop-Tart.
Okay, well, what flavor?
Well, they're strawberry frosted because I'm a damn American.
You don't eat the wild berry?
No, I drink strawberry frosted. It's the only thing I eat.
Gross.
Take you a pat of butter and put it and melt it on the back of a Pop-Tart.
Well, I figured the butter would be pretty good on like the brown sugar ones.
You just put it on the back of it. That's what you got to do, where it soaks in. Man, there's a whole Family Guy episode about it.
Oh God.
I'm not even lying to you right now. I tried it. I was like, Peter and Quagmire sing a song. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's like a whole episode. And I tried it. I was like, holy crap.
Looking that up. There's Glenn. He's looking it up.
Look, hey, listen, you got 7 people watching. One of them's me. It's so good that I would recommend anybody on the show or watching to go do it right now and come back and report.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart?
There it is. It's so freaking good.
Put butter on a Pop-Tart. If you haven't, then I think you should.
All right.
You're welcome, Robin.
Hey,
I think
if you never listen to any advice besides like, comment, subscribe for me, it's put butter on a Pop-Tart. Even though I can't eat them because it makes my sugar crash quicker than anything. I can't eat Pop-Tarts.
I will say I'm intrigued now.
Yeah,
I would suggest getting off the camera and doing it.
I don't have any Pop-Tarts, Bobby.
You can go down to the Wawa or the Circle J.
The Wawa.
Do you think we have those in West Virginia?
I don't know which. I know you don't have an offense.
I don't give a flying F about any of that.
You ain't got a quarterback you can throw to a wide receiver.
Oh God, my feelings are so hurt right now.
Look, it would destroy me if you did it to me, so it's okay. Jay, you surely got a store that sells Pop-Tarts.
There's got to be.
I'd have to go down to the.
Remember, Chris is the deep dish pizza guy, so he'll have to try it.
I'm not going to do that again. I'm sober as a lark. I'm not.
Yeah, I'll have to try that.
Every show since then, we've given him crap.
Yeah.
I haven't liked Chicago deep dish pizzas. I don't know what you all are talking about.
Yeah, the bad part is you have to have like accessories to the buttered Pop-Tart. You got to have a plate because they have to lay flat and you got to melt them kind of.
Does it not start like melting the icing?
You got to put it on the back.
So
you got to put the Pop-Tart face down.
No,
You got toast it for like a minute.
Look, there are so many chemicals in the frosting on that Pop-Tart. You can put it in the toaster until
and it doesn't.
The backside burns, and it will not melt.
Oh,
you only want to toast it for about 45 seconds.
Now I can tell you, if you want to smoke up a 7-Eleven, just from pure running calls, take a couple Twinkies, take them out of the wrapper, be kind, toss them in that microwave that they always have there, where you just push like 4 buttons, leave the Twinkies in there, and evacuate the building, because that will generate more smoke than a commercial structure fire.
Wow.
Yes, I've ran that call. So
straight the box and second alarm.
Yeah, I did watch Carolina get robbed.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it came down to the last second too.
Oh, you're booby now.
I've been booby.
Booby.
Damn it, booby.
One of my best friends calls me baby doll. I mean,
You know what's funny is I had a brother named Bobby. So it's like Brenda Bobby.
That's funny. How the hell is that funny?
I
That's
think
not
that
funny.
it is
I'm not laughing.
Bobby, you're my
that's
brother.
actually my real name though.
You know what? I know this, but be quiet. It's the name we're going by now.
Yeah, don't get too comfortable with Georgia losing to Kentucky.
You're never going to work here.
Georgia is losing to Kentucky. I haven't checked the score.
They are.
Wow,
it's close. 6-9.
6-7. Texas is winning big time.
Okay, so how about most underrated movies now?
Oh wow.
Oh,
how far are we going back?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Race gets a bad name.
Stroke Race, Silver. What was it? Silver Bullet, Silver Streak
Silver Bullet.
with Gene. No, Silver Streak with Gene Hackman and oh gosh, I can't remember all the actors' names. It had an all-star cast, but God, they couldn't play that in today's world. Well, okay, they couldn't play. What's the Western that everybody loves to make fun of?
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. Yes.
That was
actually underrated.
That would explode the world. Okay, if they played that now. Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Booby Drizzle.
You ever seen the movie with Emily? You ever seen the movie with Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise, where he goes back in time after he gets killed all the time?
Oh yeah.
That's an underrated movie.
Shit.
Edge of Tomorrow, maybe.
I don't remember that
it's so
one.
good.
I don't remember the name of it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
There is one years ago that I ran across on Showtime with Robert Downey Jr. and Annette Bening. It's called In Dreams. And I had to search for like crap to be able to find it on DVD to get it. But it is nuts, but it is such a good movie.
In Dreams?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah. Annette Bening and Robert Downey Jr. have this weird mind link going on somehow. I don't think it explains how that happens, but he ends up killing her daughter and she goes nuts trying to find him because she's getting little visions that he's letting her see. And he's got real mommy problems from his mother abusing him and leaving him chained to a bed while this town is going to be flooded for
sounds like one of my shows.
I was thinking that, yes.
The mommy problems or the chained to the bed part?
All of it.
Yes.
Oh, I remember that cover.
But so I forget how it happens, but Annette Bening ends up dying and meets back up with her daughter who she keeps seeing who's dead. And then she ends up haunting him after he's locked up and drives him nuts. Great movie.
Ooh. Well,
also Gothica with Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, there's one that I always comes to my mind because it reminds me so much of Glenn, and I just think it's very underrated, and that's Goonies. Just because it reminds me of Glenn. Yeah,
Goonies.
That big guy. You know, the big.
Let me talk about Goonies for a minute.
Oh God, go ahead. Talk about Goonies.
It's the
Y'all never heard my?
isn't it?
You never heard my Goonies thing before?
No.
Yeah, how I say it's a horrible movie. Nobody remembers it. Everybody thinks it's good.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Goonies is a sequel to a movie they never made.
Well, you'd be surprised how many movies are like that.
No one knows what a Goonie is. No one knows why the Truffle Shuffle's funny. No one knows why Corey Feldman's in the house. No one knows why Chunk's the one that does the Truffle Shuffle. Or why they're taking over the neighborhood. I mean, there's nothing. There's no backstory. The guys in the Jeep Cherokee have more backstory than them.
The Fratellis.
You know, Bobby, I'm watching Cheyenne and you're crushing her as you're saying these things.
Well,
no, it's just like.
Yeah, you don't know what a Goonie is. Why is Corey Feldman in the house? Why is the Truffle Shuffle funny? And why is he the one that's got to do it?
Because he's fat.
But what is it? Why does he have to do it?
Because it entertains the rest of
zero context.
It is
There's zero context in Truffle Shuffle.
Bullying. They make him do it because he's fat.
And like, what's a Goonie? Why are they taking over the neighborhood?
They're all Goonies.
But what is it? Why do Goonies never say die? I mean, we get nothing.
They're misfits. They're us. We're Goonies.
Yeah, I'm not a Goonie because I have a backstory.
I mean, you pose a very good point there.
Yeah, it's part 2. The Goonies you know and love is part 2. It's Goonies 2.
Well,
it's nothing but callbacks to a movie that was never made.
Okay, so they never
Corey
made
Feldman's
Goonies,
in the house.
but they made a Goonies 2 without making the first Goonies. Well, who produced that? Because they're fired.
Yeah, but the Goonies you know is part 2.
Now, how did you find that out if they never made a 1?
Because I watched Goonies and it doesn't have any backstory. Like, what the hell is this movie about?
Well, they go on a little hunting tour because they're reject children. They hang out together. They're always alone. Back in those days were when your mother told you to go outside and play and don't come back till the streetlights come on, which was before your time, Bobby. So they was off on an adventure. And they were looking for treasure. Glenn, you're gonna have to go back to your closet if you don't stop.
Well, they've got to find One-Eyed Willie.
Yeah, but why? Who's One-Eyed Willie?
One-Eyed Willie.
There's no backstory.
The treasure.
And I offer.
Can I tell you? Were you watching that drunk? Because you just are totally missing the whole point.
Yeah, there's another hour of a movie that's supposed to happen before you watch Goonies, because it just starts. You're like, what the heck is this? Who are these kids? What's a Goonie?
Why do we care? Who are these kids? Why do we care?
Lost Boys. Lost Boys. There you go.
And to blow your mind, Smokey and the Bandit's the exact same way. You get nothing.
They had more sequels.
You get one Jerry Reed song, and that's it. That's the only backstory you get.
This is Sheriff Buford T. Justice. I'm in pursuit of a black Trans Am.
He's all mine, so stay out of the way.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying.
The top of my list. The top of my list for that is Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, it's beautiful.
You know, I went to the store the other day and I seen one of those in the DVD and I was looking at it going, I wonder if I should get this.
We actually got to meet the writer and we had big posters and he signed it for us. So that was cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We should get him on one of our shows.
He's probably dead by now.
We'll get his son. He can tell stories like his dad.
The zombies got him. The living dead killed him.
I mean, look what the Tar Man did. So, I mean, the Tar Man probably got him. But watching the behind the scenes of that movie is so great because, whenever they have the cadaver hanging in that separate room, when they go into detail of how they, went to decorate the room because it was supposed to be a freezer. All the crappy stuff that they did, and in the cemetery, the whole cemetery is made out of styrofoam.
Here, I got something stupid. Maybe Bobby can explain. Friday the 13th, Jason drowned as a child and came back up out of the water as an adult. How do you explain that one?
As a giant adult?
Yeah, he's a pretty big guy. How do you explain that one? What movies were in between that, from him drowning and coming back as an adult?
His mother willed him to grow. Do not disrespect Pamela Voorhees.
It was something in the water.
There was too much sex. It was all the sex.
Whoa.
Usually causes me to grow a little bit.
Testosterone. That's what it was. A water lake full of testosterone.
Yeah, low T.
It was probably one of the chemical lakes in Springfield. Not Ohio, where they're eating animals, but another Springfield.
Oh, the one that's the Simpsons Springfield?
Yeah. Do you know what that one is, by the way?
Missouri.
Oregon?
Nope. Vermont.
Vermont?
The
I knew there was
the film theory concluded it was Oregon.
Yeah, there's a town in Vermont that takes credit and has all kinds of museum and everything for it. It's kind of weird.
Look, they just stole that.
I drove through there and I was like, this looks familiar.
I didn't think that the people in Vermont were that backwards like they are in Missouri or.
Let me tell you, there's not many paved roads. They have all their teeth, but there's not many paved roads.
Damn,
So,
I bet their taxes are pretty low because it's not like they have to pay to fix the roads.
I have no idea. I did find out though that when you retire, that's not a good state to live in because they tax your retirement and your pension. I did find that out.
I smelled it.
That ruled it out for me. So.
We don't have state tax here, and they don't tax your retirement, your pensions, your disabilities, nothing.
Georgia has this no state tax, but no, they do have a state tax. I'm sorry, but what is the tax we don't have? I don't know.
Is it the property tax?
No. Trust me, there's a property tax. And Georgia does it kind of weird to me. Everything, your car, your house, whatever it is, all comes due on your birthday month, the first day of your birthday month, which I think is really, really crappy.
So the way you do it, if it's due on your birthday, you have them delay it to your wife's birthday? And then she's
born in October too. She's born in October too. So October 1, your property taxes on both your vehicles, your cars.
Get for marrying somebody with the same month.
I didn't really go out and look at that as like dating criteria when you were born. So.
Oh, you should have. See, that's what happens to you.
At that age, I was just looking for other things. So.
I told you, you could have bought a pair of booby pillows. You would have been fine.
You could have got the matching butt one.
That's right. And I got
I strangely don't know what that is.
I got a pocket man toy for a friend of mine, and he said it works very well. It's almost real. I could have got you one of those. Would have saved you a lot of money.
Well, you know what? You can hit my PayPal up in Arkansas.
And I'll tell you another movie that we had found just by walking through the DVD section at Dollar General. It's called Hobo with a Shotgun.
Never heard of that one.
It's starring Rutger Hauer. and it is fantastic.
Hobo
I absolutely loved it.
You know, if I saw a hobo with a shotgun, I would probably walk the other way to mind my own business.
Well, they were messing with him, so
yeah. I mean, even though I carry, a hobo with a shotgun takes precedence. So yeah.
And another one to me, which I know a lot of people don't like, but is Matthew Broderick Godzilla. I love Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
Yes.
If it wasn't called Godzilla, it'd be an awesome movie.
Although I don't know, I still to this day will turn on the old black and white Japanese Godzilla movies.
Gojira?
Gojira. Yes.
Gojira.
Mothra. Yep.
Yeah, Matthew Broderick's Godzilla is deserves honorable mention.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
It was actually like there wasn't a bad part of it, but everybody was just mad because it didn't hold true to the source material.
Yeah, they could have called it Giant Lizard, and that would have been Giant Iguana.
I don't know. It looked pretty good, like a Godzilla. I mean,
there was a marine iguana.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was that was the problem. It was an iguana.
French Polynesia.
You know, they mutate when they breed.
Yeah, I was gonna say it mutated. So.
Whenever.
And then the babies ended up looking like mini T-Rexes.
Yeah.
Whenever the French man starts talking like Elvis Presley, I lose it every time because I forget about that. Thank you. Oh, thank you right now.
Right?
I forget about that singer.
I love him.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Wendell.
I thank you. Wendell likes Ghost and Mr. Chicken.
Ghost and Mr. Chicken.
Yeah. Don Knotts classics.
What was the name of that Don Knotts movie? There was another one, not Ghost and
Shake His Gun in the West and Ghost and Mr. Chicken.
Yep.
Oh my
Apple
God.
Dumpling Gang.
Oh, God, yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
Wendell's definitely showing his age here with that.
Gang.
Okay, so what about most underrated comedians?
Jeff Dunham. No. George Carlin.
No.
I don't know. I'd have to go through my TikTok.
No.
Fluffy's pretty funny.
Mr. Limpet.
I do love Fluffy.
Mr. Limpet. He's not underrated though.
What's the little guy? He's underrated. The
Brad Williams.
Midget.
You had to bring that up. You had
Brad
to bring
Williams.
that up. You just did.
Sorry.
I met Brad Williams.
For
Can you
me,
watch
it's
him?
definitely Nick Swartzen. Whenever he would do stand-up specials,
I'll tell you.
he played Terry on Reno 911.
Oh, I know who Nick Swartzen is. Grandma's Boys.
Yeah.
I sent
funny.
Glenn one of those comic skits from Brad about how there was a John Stamos is afraid like me, got phobia of the little peoples, and they went in there and said, you gotta come and meet him. And they said, he goes, yeah, I'd love to meet him. Oh no, you don't understand. He's afraid of little people. And he's like, I know what I must do. And he ran in there, stuck up behind him, flew in the door, stuck up behind him, and ran over and started humping his leg. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I would have had to have killed him. I'm sorry. I would have rolled him. I would have kicked him right back into the shoe rack because no. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
And I don't know if he's necessarily out there super popular now, but Mateo Lane is absolutely hysterical.
Mateo Lane.
Salty is calling you out, Cheyenne.
You, shut up. Get your panties out of a wad.
And Bob Levy, well, he had his day. I mean, he had his day. He's not bad. He just had his day. We love the Shuley Network. So.
Who's the guy? Don Rickles.
Mm.
Don Rickles.
My Sunday school teacher always told me she reminded her of Don Rickles.
In the
Have you ever
face.
heard his off-color stuff? Oh my God, he is filthy. So,
What was that one guy's name? Was from New York. Diamond. What the heck was his name?
Little Dizzy.
It's been a long time. Dark hair, big nose. He was from New York.
You just described Mr. Potato Head. I mean,
are you talking about Ray Romano?
No. This guy was stocky built, big built.
what was he in? What was his skit?
Something diamond. Oh, he was foul mouthed, but he was all right.
Jerry Seinfeld.
No,
Yeah.
not
Jerry
I can't remember his freaking name.
Jerry does clean comedy.
But you know what? Back in the day when you couldn't insult people so much, there was Sam Kinison. No.
Oh, yeah.
That one had a mouth.
Oh, Norm Macdonald will agree. He is great. Yeah. Well,
there you go.
I have an SNL Norm Macdonald shirt that says Turd Ferguson.
Yeah, it's Turd Ferguson. Yeah, it's funny. That's not a real name.
Oh, hold on.
It's got a nice car.
And there was Richard Pryor. Good God, Glenn.
Look at the hair, though. The hair.
Look at Dizzle.
Oh, that's great.
Both of you have both of you have enormous foreheads there.
Yeah. Look, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Twins.
I have an enormous forehead right now.
But the hair, I bet it didn't move, did it?
My hair? It was extra, had texture cream in it.
Glenn only likes him because he's tall enough for him to set his junk on so his balls don't drag across ground.
Whoa.
It's a big hat. Yeah, it's funny. It's a big hat. Yeah.
Richard Pryor, when he would come on screen and he would light the match and he'd make it look like it was running, he goes, I know what you white people are laughing about. This is Richard Pryor running down the street. Hilarious.
He did that. Oh my God.
Richard Pryor could get by with it, and it was great. So, and it was true too. So
True.
That's big hat.
Yeah, it's funny. My dad would download episodes of Celebrity Jeopardy just because I liked watching when he was on there.
Buck Futter.
Oh.
Andy, do you just not have any opinions on any of this?
You've bored Andy to tears.
No.
Andy says he loves these movies. He's insulted, quite frankly.
Andy, well, now here I'll tell you, Andy is a movie aficionado. He watches the Hallmark Channel a lot. So, what's your favorite movie, Andy?
I like all the Christmas and July movies.
Okay.
So you seriously watch Hallmark movies all the time?
Uh-huh.
He does.
Anything involving Cal Ripken Jr.
They're at least not as bad as a lot of the movies nowadays. God. But
the Cal Ripken story.
Yeah,
there you go.
Oh,
and what your mother said last night. Moo.
Yeah, I loved him as Sean Connery too. Daryl Heyman. It took me a minute.
If I could start a podcast, just me and Andy, Mystery Science Theater style, just watch Hallmark movies.
It would probably be amazing.
I like that show. Be quiet. I used to watch it all the time.
Andy just starts randomly crying. I just love this part. Why are you crying? Turn it off. Turn the vapors.
Vapors.
Hey, Andy.
He's wearing flannel. Oh my God.
That is why I will not mail you my dog.
Why would you put the dog in the mail?
Because you know you won't get him back.
I know, right? You'll steal it.
They're eating the dogs.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Oh
In
no, I'm not that
Hagerstown,
bad.
Maryland.
I'm not like that.
I have 7 cartridges that says go ahead, try it.
Eating the dogs. Eating the dogs.
Careful, we don't want a weapons violation.
That might have been where it came from.
Could be. Could be. Either that or some other podcaster who just likes to stir in. Well, never mind. Go ahead.
Well,
Don't get me going.
And he might have got some crap stirred back. So just saying.
Bobby, did you have flashbacks when Glenn played that? Didn't that sound like him snoring that time? Listen to it. I
I
swear.
got the video of that on my phone. I can find it right now.
I know you do.
No, your signal may be horrible. Your signal may just go down. So,
Actually, sir, I think we prefer to go with the bizarre and risky.
Nah.
We do.
what movie was that from?
I got 10 gigs in this house. Kidding me?
That was from Down Periscope. Anybody remember that? With
Kelsey
Frazier?
Grammer?
Kelsey Grammer, yeah. Yeah. It was so great.
About that big gay boat ride right there.
That's it.
I'd go
I don't
camping
know why Glenn wasn't smiling at all.
just for something comfortable to sleep on.
I don't know why Glenn kept trying to make me hold that day's copy of the newspaper for the picture. I'm like, I think this is a little bit much. Why do you keep making me want to hold the New York Times, you weirdo?
Oh gosh.
Okay, so how about music now?
Oh, well, you could go with all kinds of music. I mean, you can narrow it down by genre.
No, just music.
I know that the music from the early 90s and lower was way better than the crap that they have now.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Yes. Yes.
You know, underrated Tiny Tim.
Cletus T. Judd.
What about It?
About what?
It.
It.
Was a very good movie.
Yeah, I liked it.
Good book.
Yeah.
They left out all the sex in the movies.
There was sex in the movie with It?
No, there was a lot of sex in the book. They left it out of the movies.
Well, see, that's when Brenda doesn't know it. She doesn't read, so.
Yes, I do. And you know what I did? Check this out. Because I can't see even with my glasses. So this bitch bought a magnifying glass that lights up. Okay. Yes. Now I can read. Yes.
My God.
I did.
No, as creepy as the dude is, as creepy as the dude is, I absolutely love Tiny Tim.
Cousin from the Addams Family.
Oh.
What was it? Thing? Was it that was the hand?
Was the hand, yes.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, me and Andy have a creepy story about that.
My cat is named Wednesday after that movie because she's a little weirdo.
One of our first Grin and Guardian shows, this dude made a life-size leather, and it looked like dried up skin thing. It was the creepiest looking thing. And he's like, I'm selling these. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Did it come from a real person?
He'll never tell.
Right?
We never did hear any more from that guy.
Yeah, we haven't.
He's in jail.
Yeah. So,
he was out there.
Dog wants to know about country music now. Yeah, country music now isn't what country music used to be. No.
Exactly.
Even Kat said that.
Yeah.
I kind of like some of it now. Not all of it.
Underrated music, Salty Dog. Pay attention, Jesus.
Why are you picking on him?
Because he's being a butthole.
Oh, calm down.
Salty Dog,
Okay.
I think you
You got
better
10 more minutes.
a little bit harder next time. Maybe put her in a better mood. Wipe a little bit of the salt off your dog, and it might work out well.
No, he. What was the sound you had, Glenn? He pulled out.
Oh.
He starts to come, and then he pulls out.
Troy Aikman.
That's the problem.
This is a Sunday night episode on WDJY.
I would have tallied how many times we've played that so far. Wendell, go look out the back window.
Those tits out of my face, or I'll show you my tits.
Oh, he's yelling at you now.
Were you paying attention when we started going over the list, Salty Dog?
Listen, I don't need an unsubscription. So
An unsubscription?
An unsubscription.
Here it is.
Oh my God.
Everybody be quiet.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, his signal is just horrible right about now.
No wonder why Bobby was up taping that, because he couldn't sleep.
Stop.
Run.
Stop.
No, we still love you, Glenn.
Yeah, whatever.
I would still cuddle with you. I would just make sure I was asleep first.
Well, Salty, you should have been paying attention. Brenda, just hit him in the face with the boob and it'll...
That would be too much enjoyment for him. I can't let him have that. He's used to that. He's not used to that kind of enjoyment. So...
Yeah, but he might stop breathing momentarily to be like, oh.
Cletus T.
I just go over there and smack him with something and go, like I was sleeping.
Just one big whack, and then, oh.
What? What are you doing? Why are you waking me up?
How do I tolerate
Something
this?
slapped me.
Me and 15,000 of my favorite friends love to make fun of me. So
what?
So me and my 15,000 friends just all love to make fun of me. So
if we didn't make fun of you, then we wouldn't like you.
Well, all right then. I guess I got a lot of friendly people. So I don't know.
Oh. Salty Doug says, I wasn't here at the beginning, Shay. But I am going to say this, and please don't take it against me. Every time she has read off what topic, she has said that at the beginning of every topic.
It's hard for you to do complete sentences. I understand, Brie. So, 9 minutes, Salty Dog. 9 minutes.
That was a good, quick response. I like that.
He gets some brownie points for that.
It's called makeup sex.
After 9 minutes.
Oh, all right, Cheyenne. Before we get out of here, what is your final topic?
We still haven't finished on the music.
Taylor Swift. She's underrated.
Uncle Cracker.
What? I'm
Cracker.
sorry. She is way overrated and doesn't deserve
She's
it.
underrated. She's underrated.
I think she's a talented young lady.
I didn't say she wasn't. I say she's underrated.
Young man.
I think so we've got underrated, overrated, and she's like
Underrated.
That's exactly what it looks like when she runs.
Like that?
I don't get that reference, but okay.
Watch your belt line.
For me, the main one for me is Typo Negative. I feel like it's very underrated.
Typo Negative.
Never heard of it.
I'm AB next.
I'll have to. So if anybody wants a song that perfectly describes me, you can look up Typo Negative Black Number 1.
That sounds like a perfume.
No, it's a hair dye color. That's the point of the song.
Oh, I've never heard
it. She wants to go out, but it's raining and blowing. She can't go out because her roots are showing, dying black. No, if you have not set eyes on or listened to Peter Steele's voice, what the heck are you doing with your life? That is a beautiful specimen of a man.
I've lived a sheltered life then.
Now and then if you go watch interviews with him, he's got like the thickest Brooklyn accent. But his voice is so deep. It's beautiful. Just lull you to sleep.
Chris, I agree.
With him, I will if he was not dead.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Maybe there's a chance.
And you know, I feel like crazy Carrie Underwood-esque breakup songs are highly underrated. But we take it a step further from Carrie Underwood keying someone's vehicle to Miranda Lambert, who is waiting at the door
with a shotgun.
Ready. Yes.
Oh, what's the one where
to quote? I'm gonna to quote him. I'm gonna show him what little girls are made of: gunpowder and lead.
Whoa.
Yep.
In the bad.
I mean, what's that? Earl's got to die.
It's Goodbye, Earl.
Goodbye, Earl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like Fleetwood Mac Silver Springs is very underrated.
You know about Fleetwood Mac?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm impressed.
Hey, you want to be impressed? Our show the other night with Kat and Jim Croce.
Oh, yeah, Jim Croce. Wow.
Have you not heard me on the radio, Brenda?
She doesn't listen to our shows. What are you talking about?
I'm usually asleep then. I'm a night owl, so I sleep all day. Well, not all day.
Yeah, no, I grew up with all 70s and 80s.
Oh, okay. Well, that there you go.
No, because I just love the I'll follow you down till the sound of my voice will haunt you. You'll never get away from the sound of the woman that loves you.
Sounds like that should be a wedding vow. So.
That sounds like me and Glenn.
So just time cast a spell on you, but you won't forget me. I know I could have loved you, but you would not let me. I'll follow you down till the sound of my voice will haunt you. You'll never get away from the sound of the woman that loves you.
Glenn, that's our theme song. That's our love song, Glenn.
Lord. All right,
now, the live version where she just looks right at him singing that.
Shay, are you doing Monday's lunch hour still?
Yeah.
All right, so they can find you on the Thin Line Rock Station from noon till 2. And
listen to my beautiful voice there.
And I am back on the Thin Line Rock Station from noon to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Flashback Fridays from 8p to 11-ish. I can't remember. You can find me there playing. Look at that. Andy's got
a mini fridge.
Andy's got the stuff going on.
That's been there the whole time?
Yes. Where have you been?
I've had it for years.
That thing had been there. Did you move the camera or something? I've never seen that before.
Really?
We're not going anywhere, Salty. Hang tight.
You never seen the fridge?
No.
It's where the bodies are kept.
Bobby's going to go run and get one for his little office there now.
Don't feel bad, Bobby. The other night was the first time that I saw it, and I was like,
All right, everybody, WDJY, Radio Fairfax, thank you for tuning in. Remember, we are live on the YouTube. Search out the Sportcat shows and find us and come over and like, follow, share, and subscribe. We appreciate your support, and we will see you next week. Now I got to push a button, and I don't know where the hell the button is.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm Miranda Maverick, and when I'm in fight camp, I never listen to the Sportcat podcast.
You know, I should, there you go, Andy. I should, during the show, because I've been using the Johnnies from Knoxville as the exit for the Misfits and the Para OR Normal Guyz, I should be giving them credit. They do a great job with the songs. So. Andy, is that where you keep the severed heads?
No.
No.
Not in there.
Just the fingers and toes.
Too small.
Even them.
Just the hors d'oeuvres.
Did you say M&Ms?
I said not even the fingers.
Oh.
Testicles. Just full of nuts.
We're not on radio anymore, right?
We are not on FM anymore. We are allowed to talk all kinds of crazy stuff.
That's fucking football right there. None of that pansy-ass, dick-tugging smile for the camera bullshit. Men puke, men whoop on the field. Men deliver their newborn baby on the sidelines. Fucking hardcore, dick in the ass, butterball, foosball, fucking time shit. Take it to the showers. Dicks get shoved in places you don't even remember. We win together. We celebrate together. Football is back, baby.
We're just up by 1 point with 3 minutes to go against Kentucky.
I'll take 2, please.
No, right?
It's getting shoved in places we're not going to remember.
I know, right? Oh, God. Another person's going to drug me. Crap. Jesus. Will it ever end?
She just keeps blaming it on the aliens and UFOs.
Now, remember, Brenda,
if they aliens or UFOs.
Remember, if they ask you to put anything up your butt, you say no.
I do say no.
Your sacred space.
Can't do that.
Whatever happened with the copperhead bite?
Do what?
Brenda's copperhead bite.
What about it? We already talked about that, Bobby.
When?
Before you got here. You were late, remember?
I'm not late. Y'all were early. I was right on time.
We were right on time.
I was right on time.
Hang on. I'll be right back. I got to go get some more water.
That's
that sounded. That's kind of coded.
Yeah.
Got to get some water. I'm your number one fan.
Since we're in off time here, Glenn, I got to send you this. I sent to Amanda. I found on Facebook.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
I'm very afraid.
Cannot believe this Georgia thing, man.
What?
Now, make sure you click on them in order.
I think I have. Oh, my gosh. Parasites. Holy cow.
No, just wait till the end.
Y'all have them. Oh. Shut up, Andy.
Oh. That is
I said, if I had to see it, you've got to fucking see it too.
That's just wrong. That's just so wrong.
Uh-oh. Are you going to share with the rest of the class?
You should.
No, I'm not reading that now.
I'll read it. So I follow this page that's called this. This was probably used in a legal case. So somebody posted on Twitter. It says, I've already told so many people, but I'm about to tell all of Twitter the craziest real life true story I heard this week. So this girl, she's real, went on a Tinder date with this guy. It was their first date. So date goes well and they hook up after the date. They have sex and whatever. And she lets him come all over her face and chest. Well, the next day she wakes up with a rash all over her face and chest area where he came. So she reaches out to him and lets him know she's got a rash. So she's going to the doctor. She goes to the doctor and the doctor says it's not any type of STD or STI, so she'll have to see a dermatologist. She goes to the dermatologist and they tell her she has tiny parasites under her skin where the rash is. And this is where it gets fucking crazy. The dermatologist said there's only 2 ways a man can get these types of parasites in his semen. 1, if he's having sex with animals, or 2, having sex with dead people.
Oh, so, either they're both bad.
Really?
Brenda's trying to rate him.
So she looks. So she looks this guy up on Facebook, and guess where the fuck he works?
At a mortuary.
A fucking morgue.
Why can't you sue for that? We need to have Jeff on and ask him.
Jeff?
She could probably have him arrested for that.
Where's Lippman at?
It is actually illegal.
You should message him.
Jeff, I have questions I need answers to.
I don't know that he'd come on this show, but it might damage his legal reputation.
Oh, hold on. I'll see if I can get him to message me back.
You're going to ask that question?
I've got a legal question asking for a friend. This ought to be a good conversation.
Which one would you rather him do?
I bet you the first thing he's going to ask you is, Shay, where'd you meet this guy?
Oh, my God. Yeah, we could actually have a show with asking him if he would do it on Misfits. We'd have to. We could do FM friendly, and then afterwards we could, if he would do it. I don't know that he'd do it. Yeah, I don't know that he'd do it, but I would love that. That would be a great episode. He'd love it. I think he would do it.
I think he would too. As
long as
it didn't. I mean, shoot, we were already starting something, which I won't name so that I don't get in trouble.
Yes.
Animal morgue.
Animal morgue is even worse. I can't imagine. Yeah, I don't think so.
Got good news and bad news. He's not doing live animals. That's the bad news. They're dead.
Oh, God.
And look at Brenda.
There's Putin.
He's tired. He wants mommy.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
That's where you get yourself in trouble.
Alone.
That's the greatest Troy Aikman quote ever.
Pooty.
You pick on my puppy, I'll call Pete on you.
Be careful, Bobby's
take a number. Take a number.
Take a number.
Peter.
The only show that Bobby ever got me in trouble for, PETA. Out of all the stupid shit we say.
Right?
I was just with your wife, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. She was mad at you.
It's for the best.
Yeah, it's true.
It's for the best.
She doesn't like me either, so.
Yeah.
She likes me, though.
Yes, she does. So Leon,
come on, Jeff.
He may be in bed. He's a busy guy.
He's probably too busy with his wife kicking his ass.
Yeah.
And Wendell, that's why Bigfoot kind of runs from you and don't let you see him.
Yeah, Wendell, you're never going to have until you become a vegetarian, you're never going to meet a Bigfoot.
That's right. Wait, what is being a vegetarian?
Only vegetarians.
Only vegetarians.
Some guy the other day messages me, and Bobby, I'm sure you get these too, asking questions about, Bigfoot, blah, blah, blah. Well, this guy wanted to know what he could use to keep his scent off of him so that he could be in the woods for a long period of time and perhaps see Bigfoot. And he went through this great list of things, and I'm like, yeah, all those would probably work. Yeah, whatever. I'm like clicking yes, whatever. And the last one made me stop. I was like, okay, well, now I got to get this serious in this conversation here. He said pine saw. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, pine saw. He's like, yeah, you soak all your clothes in it and you hang them outside and you don't take a bath for 2 or 3 days. And I'm like, what? Pine saw?
You should have told him
it
smells like trees. And I'm like,
it's the power of pine saw, baby.
I was like, please let me know if that works.
If he would like Bigfoot,
get back from the ER.
Tell him next time to just rub himself down with peanut butter, and he'll see Bigfoot.
He wanted to see Bigfoot, and he wanted to use pine saw to do it.
He was going through all these things, that he was going to try, and that was, like I said, he was talking about the hunter stuff. They spray the deer scent repellent or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a hunter, so I don't know these things. But the last one on his list, as he was sending them to me in Facebook Messenger, pine saw.
Pine saw.
Like, okay, wait a minute. I got to take this serious now. This conversation just stepped up a bit. So.
God.
He'd be the freshest smelling hunter in the woods.
Yeah, that's some stout stuff.
I've been like, okay, first off, where the hell did you hear that?
I had to ask, okay, is there a secret? It's like, hey, you soak your clothes in it, let them hang outside and dry. And I'm like, they probably just deteriorated to dust, but okay, I'm still listening.
Or they'd be like stiff as a board.
So, hey, Wendell, you can try that for me. Let me know. Get back to me on that. All right. I've heard a lot of things, but pine saw. All right. Says it kills all of the human scent. because it eats the flesh off your body.
Do anything
to your skin.
What was on his skin? It was on his clothes.
Oh,
he
man.
washed his clothes of it.
I don't think near somebody smelling like pine saw.
That's just wrong in so many ways, and that wouldn't work. So.
And where would you find those, Wendell? Somebody's trash?
Okay, first, how many are we talking?
Right.
Then Wendell goes to the local and gets some. So.
Well, I mean, it depends on how many he needs.
And how do you preserve
we
them?
We
now
can help him out.
Now there's questions.
We're taking calls.
No, we don't sign off. We do the 2 hours for FM Salty, and then we do a little bit of, depending on the crowd interaction, we do a little bit of, or if Bobby's drunk, we go 5 hours. We do a little Q&A and a little fun with the chat. So after 2 hours is when it gets up. Oh, he is hunting you down, Shy.
You're gonna have to pay for that.
No,
$100
no, Wendell, wrong. No.
$50 is $50, Brenda.
Dude, did I just break my microphone with my forehead? What happened here?
Why your flesh
Doesn't
colored
want to stand up anymore. Are you better now?
Into it too long.
Okay, it's better now.
Don't get your mouth too close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep my fuzzy thing on it just for safety.
Does it like it like that?
Yes.
It's very gentle.
Yeah. The mushroom top, it's nice and soft. You know, it's
squishy, squishy.
Squishy, squishy.
I'm glad I don't have to edit this for FM.
Hey, I only said bitch one time the whole time of the show. That was all I said. I was behaving.
I have stopped editing out all the words because there for a while we had a co-host on it. Every other word was one that I had be going. I was like, this is going to sound like a CIA show.
That was terrible, but that was such a funny show.
Yeah. That's probably how I got my 15,000 fans.
You talk about shit enough.
Yeah, I guess that was horrible. I hated that episode. God, I hope I didn't send it to Fairfax. So,
what kind of a conversation could you actually have about shit?
You would be surprised.
No. I work in a nursing home. You
okay.
No. I did not.
Okay, so Brenda, how does one go about shitting in a Doritos bag?
Oh, I actually know who you're talking about. I was on the show when that happened. Originally.
Were you?
I was.
I remember it.
It was before you came along. That actually.
No. This happened. I guess this happened again after.
Yeah, there was a second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! Well, the first one about killed us. We were side aching. Oh my gosh, that was horrible.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
Talk about hiding you from everybody in the family.
Oh, so it must have been the same conversation again.
Why did they have to go in the Doritos bag? Who was it?
Because it was all he had, and he was eating Doritos all night long.
And he didn't even put the Doritos in a bowl or anything. He just emptied the bag on the counter.
Yeah, that was
like,
legend,
you psycho.
Yep. I hated that episode.
He put him on the counter so that it could absorb the piss he had to take after that.
Crunches it up and it's got little powder in it. That's what
It's like that vomit stuff that they use at school that they spread over it to soak everything up.
Yeah. That pink stuff.
He used to call me mom, and I'm thinking, oh no, you really didn't, because I didn't teach you how to shit in a Dorito. Your balls are
showing. or a freaking Pringles can.
My balls are not showing; they're in their little bag. Be quiet.
That was. What?
I have heard that.
Yeah,
that they're good for starting a fire.
You can start a fire.
I got a whole video on that. I did a video on that.
Yeah.
Should watch it.
Leave it to Bobby to turn drinks and potato chips into science projects. You must have been a cantankerous child.
Yeah.
Did you ever set your parents' house on fire?
No.
Okay. Well, that's
I was scared to death of that because I watched Rescue 911.
Or okay, so any outbuildings on fire,
right?
No. I was always pretty safe. Curious, but safe.
So, what was it like with your first girlfriend if you were that curious?
Very safe.
Very safe. You pulled out. Okay. We get it.
He's Catholic.
He starts to come and then he pulls out.
Troy Aikman.
I found that and it's gold. I mean, it's just gold.
Just
yeah. And it makes it even better that it's Troy Aikman.
So, all I've got to say about that story is if you're ever going camping, buy Doritos. Because apparently their bags can hold loads of shit. Yeah.
Well, from what how I took it was that it was like a little.
Oh, see, then it was the second one because the first one was a big bag of Doritos.
Well, who knows how many times it happened?
True.
Lord, he was talking about taking shit in other bags too. So
why was he locked in a room?
He was out
in the camper.
Yes.
He couldn't go.
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you go outside and dig a freaking hole in the ground and bury it?
That is what I said. He was embarrassed by that.
So women obviously think of this stuff before men.
I was like, you're talking about all the property y'all had. Why didn't you just go find a back corner and shit out there?
I mean, there is an art to doing it in the woods, but a Doritos bag is.
That's like a last resort.
I was I had gone on a
elevator.
Bike. I had gone on a bike ride one time and we rode forever and we were supposed to be going to this park and they knew we were coming. They were supposed to open up the bathrooms, right? So we get there and the guy comes back and says, there are no bathrooms. And I looked over and said, yep, but there's a row of trees. Get out of my way. Yeah. I wasn't going to sit there and hold it. And then all the other women were like, well, yeah, I guess we can do that.
Wendell, I do not know what I did with my breasticles.
Oh, I'm going to be so close to him.
Wendell, I'm going to buy you a set of booby pillows. Yes.
They'll be very cozy for under the porch for you.
That'll be a nice Christmas. Or you know what? Better yet, we could do like my ex-husband did. They make this silicone stuff, and if you press your boobs in them, they can make silicone boobs. Yeah, just like they do.
That's a good idea.
My ex-husband had gotten this. Dude. Here's something.
Wait. Did he make a wiener one?
We got a kit for that, and let me tell you what he did. So instead of waiting until I'm conscious to what he's doing to help him,
oh my God,
he waits till I'm doing dishes, right? And he comes in there with the kit, and he goes to stick it on himself, but he took too long, and it had already hardened. And I was like, "Well, you're not that
dumbass."
That is the rendition of a man not reading directions.
That's pretty great.
I mean, it was like,
hey, so then next Christmas you get the butthole mold and you make him butthole chocolates.
Yeah, well, he's married again, and that's his wife's problem.
You could send it as a fuck you.
No. I actually like her. We get along very well.
But to him,
no, he's all right. He's not your
problem anymore.
well, there is that, but it was almost like a child, but he definitely knew how to push my buttons. Look, Christmas time, I'm hanging decorations, and this guy comes in there and starts aggravating the piss out of me, and my best friend was there with me. And I told him, go back to work. or I'm going to bludgeon you to death with the claw end of this hammer. Okay.
Sounds very familiar.
I gave him a warning. Okay. So I go back to what I'm doing with the nails, and he does it again. And this time he grabs me by the back. I smacked my thumb with the hammer, broke my nail, and turned around and walked off that couch and turned that hammer around and went like this. And my friend got in between us. And she says, you better go to work. You better go now. Because right now she's not even crying, which means she's really pissed and she's going to take you out. So then
you shot.
He cut. No. That was my daughter's dad. He had that coming. But then he comes back and starts
I'm going to send you an address.
Yeah. Then he comes back and starts an argument with me, and we're on the second floor. And the only thing that saved his life was I am 5 foot nothing, and he was 6'1", because I grabbed a hold of his jacket, was going to toss him over the balcony.
And that was with both legs?
Yeah, that was with both legs. And I was trying to throw him off the balcony, but his legs were too tall, and all he would do is bend. And I'm like just looking at him going, go away. I had to move out after that.
Hey, he was 6'1". You were like 5. That's good, like right in the.
Yeah. But that thing was made of iron, so it probably would have hurt me. So yeah, no.
Was it pretty at least?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least he's got some redeeming qualities.
The only man I've ever met with a pretty set of balls.
No, for your information, I have full-size balls.
I know you do, and they're a little wrinkled, and they drag on the ground. Stop it. What? What did you say, Bobby?
I said Glenn's very predictable with that sound effect.
Yeah.
So you're waiting on it.
That's his sound effect. Yeah. Wendell says, the one you shot.
Yeah, I have never seen a pretty pair of balls.
I've only seen one. Just one. I swear to God, he used to shave them and polish them. But he was
I think if they were shiny, I'd be a little bit more concerned. But
well, and he was also that one that when he went in to take a shower, he was in there for like an hour and a half, and I'd be sitting there already hair done, makeup done, dressed, shoes on, and waiting down in the car with the air conditioner running. And it's like, good God, dude. And then he came out one day and said, I feel refreshed. I said, you're an idiot. Don't ever say that again in front of me. Women feel refreshed, not men. A man does not say, I feel refreshed. I'm like, no.
Invigorated.
There you go, Bobby. That's even manly.
Yeah, I feel really clean.
Yeah. Yeah, I smell manly. Okay, I can do that. But I feel refreshed.
Why were you using my honeysuckle body wash?
Oh God, Wendell just said you haven't seen mine.
And we are good.
Wendell, if you send pictures, I swear to God, I'm coming to your house.
BobbyDizzle.com.
That's right.
I've already got them.
You've got pictures of his balls?
I have a Patreon. I mean, things happen.
God.
$7.99 a month, $79.99 a month.
Wendell, do you have an OnlyFans page?
Wow. Georgia only beat Kentucky by 1 point.
Are you gonna go pay to go see his balls?
No.
1 point.
Glenn's got one, but it's under a different name, and he wears a mask. But you can't miss it. He's got like this mole right here.
That gives it away. That gives it away every time.
What, Glenn? What? What are you saying?
It's my favorite one.
What is it?
Oh. Play it again.
My penis is 13 inches long.
love that one. Oh gosh.
My only response to that is, you want to put that where? You want to put that where? Mm-mm.
My name's Jeremiah Jones, and I'm proud to be a midget. The only thing more intense than my midget pride is my hate for tall people, or as we like to call them, biggers. Small power! Small power! Small power!
You gotta remember, I'm only 5 foot. I'm only 2 feet taller than they are, so I can still claim small power. Yes.
Oh, geez.
Glenn, you're awfully quiet over there. What are you doing in that corner?
We can't hear you.
Is he talking or talking to himself?
It's because I'm muting myself.
Oh, you muted?
So I'm just debating whether to hit end stream, throw up my hands, and walk away. I'm done with this mess.
I thought you muted yourself so you could cuss us out, didn't you?
Well, there is that.
I think I'm about to go to bed. I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, I got to be up bright and early in the morning too. So
I've been up way too long.
Go to bed.
Go to bed, Grandma. South Carolina, so
I stayed up all night last night, all day today, and I'm still going.
You want a cookie?
No, I want you to call Rumble for me and fix them.
I'm going to bet that it's probably operator error.
Nope, I have followed every step and frickin' direction that there is out there. I've looked through everything. I've dotted all my I's.
You're just trying to go live on there, right?
Yes, but there's a step you have to take, and I've been taking everything, and it's still not pushing it over. So
I just upload there.
And then Susie just messaged me and told me she paid for 6 months for our channel and 6 months for Rumble. I don't know why she paid for our channel. I don't know how she did that. How did she do that? Wait, how did she do that without my information? Oh, I just got that. What the crap?
She's got your credit card number, I guess. I don't know.
No. She probably paid for it off of hers, but how'd she do that without my info?
Who knows? It's a beaver.
I want that Buc-ee's. I want that bucket. Oh my God, that is so cute. That would look so cute sitting next to my Trump bear. Oh, look at
the actual Bucky.
Bobby, buy me a
I
Bucky.
kidnapped his ass. We got him.
I want a Bucky.
Stuffed him.
Yeah.
He probably stuffed him in his pants, and they said, "Dude, you can have it. We don't want it back." Bye-bye.
All right. I'm going to bed. I'm starting to crash. I just realized that. I was like, oh God. Oh God.
That's it. You need a joke cola. Yeah, we're about to sign out of here too. So everybody, Monday night. See you, Bobby Dizzle. Have a great night.
Wendell tomorrow night's not live, so don't watch it.
Life advice.
Tomorrow's not live. Don't watch it. You'll be talking to yourself.
Tomorrow night we have the big or Monday night we have the big chat. Make sure to check that out. Shay is on the Thin Line Rock Station Monday afternoon. I am back Tuesday and Thursday on the Thin Line Rock Station. ThinLineRockStation.com is where you can find us. Then on Wednesday we have Tracy Copeland, a magician, and then we have another author. So that'll be a great show. And then the next show coming up after that will be The Misfits. And I'm sure Miss Cheyenne and maybe Bree will find some trouble for us to get into. So
Maybe.
We'll figure something out.
Right?
Andy, you got anything else to say? You've been talking too much. So
No.
All right. Well, all right. Bree, anything else you got to say?
No. I'm speechless for once.
You're also frozen.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's because she's on another screen, probably.
No, I'm right here. I'm not frozen.
There she is.
Oh, I'm here.
You were frozen.
You were. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Your Misfits will see you next Saturday. have fun. And if you find any bodies, make sure to send them to Andy. So.
Thanks.